First one out the gate last year in College Park. You've seen a lot during your time here. What are your thoughts going into this year for yourself, obviously, and then you've been on so many different iterations of Maryland teams. What do you think about this group?
Yeah, I mean, obviously this is my last year. I'm just excited. Um, it went by so fast.
Right.
So, no, I'm just taking it all in this year. I'm just really excited to go out with this team. And like you said, this team is phenomenal. I mean,
You're good. We'll go ahead and get started. We saw you healthy last season for the first time in a while. Big time contributor last year. What do you hope to build on this season? I know there's so many new faces, however, for yourself.
I feel like for me personally, I feel like the year after you tear your ACL is like the hardest year because confidence wise, like you don't know if you're going to be the same player or not.
Right.
So last year I feel like I was a little bit more like high and lows and stuff like that. So this year I'm hoping to be a little bit more consistent, and I feel like with the help of this team, we have a lot more depth. We have a lot of great players, and they all bring something different to the table. And I feel like that we're going to do really well this year, and I'm excited.
You've been a part since you've been here. I know last year was your first year really getting going, but every year teams are different. What do you feel about this team as a whole? We heard Brenda talk about it. You guys seem to have like kind of checked every box of things that you kind of didn't have at times, maybe due to injury or transfer, what have you. You guys are huge this year. So just your thoughts on the group.
Yeah, I'm excited. I'm really excited because I feel like last year I played more of like the five, and I am like a five, but also I'm a forward too. And being one of the tallest people last year, it was like, kind of like you're stuck to that role. But this year we have so many tall players and so many good players, and athletic too. Like Mira, she's not the biggest person on the court, but she's so athletic and long that she grabbed 15 rebounds yesterday.
Yeah,
so
that was
like,
crazy.
That's what I'm saying. So it's like everybody brings something different to the table. Sarah's A10 player of the year, great 3-point shooter, saw yesterday. So I feel like everybody has different talents, and they're really we really mesh well together, from being quite honest, because everybody brings something different. And like Coach B said earlier last year, we had certain we didn't do certain things, but then this year they turned around, got a great recruiting class, and they filled in those holes for us.
How excited are you getting a chance to kind of just play your position now instead of having to play up? Because I know you were one of the people that had to play up. Shy was one of the people that had to play up, and now I know I walked in today. I was like, I knew you guys got some more size. It's still like, damn, all right.
Yeah, now you saw
there's fours
and
there's fives now.
Yeah, I'm excited though. I feel like obviously I can still play a little bit of five. I have good footwork down low, so. But also I'm excited to stretch the floor more. As like last year, I wanted to be able to shoot more, and this year I feel like I have the opportunity to and the trust to as well. Just from last year, Iowa State game. So I feel like coaches definitely trust me more, and hopefully I can be more consistent this year, and they can have confidence enough for me to put me on the floor.
One of the things I've asked a lot of your teammates was just, I know it's early. What do you feel like maybe a strength you guys have already, and then maybe something you guys need to work on? One of the things most common here I've heard is y'all's chemistry. Is that something that's going to be first?
I feel like because we have so many new faces, it's kind of hard to build the chemistry right away. Sometimes you don't know what certain people are going to do, but like me and Shy, if I have my hand up, she's going to throw it right away because we've been playing together for 2 years. So I feel like definitely the chemistry end, but that's just how it comes with new players. But sorry, what was the first half of the question?
It's all good. We're just kind of asking a strength and an early strength or weakness for you guys.
Strength definitely, I feel like, is our athletic abilities, and just the rebounding end, and also just getting out of transition and running, getting back to Maryland basketball. And then the weakness is just the chemistry piece.
Okay, and then lastly, been asking my teammates. I've gotten like 6 no comments. You guys group chat during finals. Your thoughts on the WNBA finals as a whole, and then lastly, any thoughts you might have on the end of the game, because I got 6 no comments, a couple travels, a couple.
I'm gonna have to side with LeBron on this one.
Okay.
I feel like the call is kind of iffy. It's the finals, so you just kind of play and stuff like that. But yeah, no comment.
Okay, no problem. Went the first game out there with Maryland across your chest.
I feel like it went good. I was just saying earlier, I was a little nervous, just because I feel like I've been waiting a long time to play basketball. I'm a senior, and I'm a senior, and I'm finally able to play now. So I was a little nervous, but I think it went well. Exhibition game, just trying to get jitters out for everybody. But I think we had glimpses of what our team could do.
Some of your teammates, along with your coach, been talking about the overall depth and the size that you guys have. What do you think is? I know it's early. What do you think is one of the team's strengths this early and something you guys might need to work on? Again, I know you only played one exhibition game.
Yeah, I mean, we've been practicing for a really long time, and the things that we've probably gotten really good at is our scoring. We have so many scorers on this team, and something that's really evolved even just from a few weeks ago is our communication on defense. Our defense has gotten so much better, but at the same time, we can always improve on everything. But I think the biggest thing for us right now is just figuring out how to play with 10 new people, really 15 new people. Only 5 people have played with each other.
Right.
So now that you put those 5 with 10, there's a whole new system, whole new team. So just, I think we can definitely get better at just figuring out personnel and just figuring out how to play with each other. That's the time.
Okay, lastly, I've been asking your teammates. You guys apparently group chats on fire during the WNBA finals. Thoughts on the series as a whole, and then foul or no foul at the end, because clearly it's controversial for you guys.
Well, I played with her at UHAS for 2 years, so and she was my roommate, so we're pretty close. I was cheering for Minnie, and I built some good relationships too with some of the other UConn girls that are on both sides. But I was rooting for Minnie. I think there was a travel at the end and no foul.
That came up too. I heard travel.
Yeah, I think there's about 5 steps there. I love Stu. I've always looked up to her. I played on the Philadelphia Bells. That's where she played. And she was a big inspiration for where I wanted to go to college and who I wanted to be as a player. I love her, but I think there was no foul there at all. I think there was a little bit of a travel, but I'm happy that she clutched up with the free throws this time around.
Appreciate it so much. First off, how did you feel about your first outing as a Terp yesterday?
It was good. Like I didn't have the nerves. I think it's kind of like, because I knew it was an exhibition. I did this for so many years, so it's just like I know how it goes. But it felt good. Like I'm glad I kind of got the cobwebs off that we were actually able to play as a team against another team rather than our own like practice players. It felt good at first. Like it was a little rough, but then getting to the groove, having my team really support me, talk to me afterwards, like it really meant a lot. So it feels good, and I really can't wait until the next one. So.
As I asked, you guys have so many newcomers, and I've asked most of you. I'll ask you as well. Why Maryland?
Why? And what I said, if I get that question, is why not Maryland? So
great answer.
I said, why not Maryland? And like all the arrows were pointing to Maryland. From Jersey, 3 hours. It was the closest school.
Another Jersey product to the Terps. Okay.
You already know.
You guys got a pipeline coming out of there.
All right. But yeah, so closest to home, academics is on par. Like my mom's very big on that. The team, Brenda, has all the accolades to really back it up. That she can really send people to the WNBA, send people overseas, help people get jobs, get people connected. And just the experience, like the things that you learn, is like firsthand that you honestly can't get anywhere else. And I think that's with a lot of coaches too. Like only them can really do that for you. But literally everything, like even knowing shy too. On my official visit, I was so comfortable with the girls, the returners, and like I just felt like I had home already, and that's why I committed. While I was eating there, so very last minute, because I had other schools scheduled, so it was like
it was done right here. Yeah. So you got a couple of your teammates said that the fit, it just felt at home as soon as they got here.
I said even to this day, I'm like with my ups, the highs, the lows, the in betweens, like I wouldn't change it because it's all part of the experience, it's all part of the college experience, and at the end of the day, you're doing it with a smile, you're doing it for the memories, you're doing it with people who actually love and care for you. So.
All right, super early. That said, as early as it is, you talk about maybe one or two of the strengths the team might have, and something you guys feel like you need to work on early on.
I know.
I actually saw you. I covered a lot of high school.
Okay.
I saw you.
Yeah, you too.
How's it been so far here now, just to where you are now at the college level?
It's been great. Trying to what I've heard, what I've seen, what I've experienced. So with that, like, even though it's not tangible, it's just the fact that like that bonding can really translate onto the floor and like our connection and dynamics.
Yeah.
So
what about Maryland makes it a dream
I think something that we can definitely work on is just continue to learn to know each other. It is a different system, so just not being hard on each other. because like I came from a motion system, like you came from like the one person dominant system. Doesn't matter, but trying to learn that the team basketball,
one thing Coach
learning
Louise was
like each
talking
other's
about
skill
and
set,
talking to Shyanne a little bit about was
learning what we're strong at, what we're
changing
good at,
how
and all that
defenses
stuff. But I
attack
think that
the
we're
offense. A
making
lot
great
of it,
strides to
Shy was getting
doing that.
puzzled and
So
things
I
like
don't think
that.
it's really like
You also
something
added
that's
some new
putting
size
that
along with your
in
playmaking and things like that. So where do you think
Almost anybody I've
the
talked to today
offense
is
and
you guys are
even the
really
defense
excited about your
has
bond,
will
your
grow from
chemistry,
last
how great
season
it
to
was in
this season? So I'm sure you
Croatia,
guys have high
having
hopes for
different
this year.
roommates and all that good stuff.
Yeah.
But lastly, I've also asked your teammates, WNBA Finals, your thoughts on it.
Yeah.
Then I've got so many no calls on the end of the game, but go ahead, your thoughts.
Yeah, I definitely have to say I was rooting for the Lynx.
Okay.
Shout out Diamond, Jersey girl. Was rooting for them. I also was rooting for them because I'm just like the underdog. Also, I'm like, I just like
with
their
the transfers
game.
that have come in,
It's
some of
very
them are very,
features,
and a lot of them are very well established and have played good
coordinated.
basketball for other
It's like
programs and
it's
things like
not
that as well.
loud.
So,
It's not
where
crazy.
do you
Very
see
calm, very
the
subtle.
leadership
And then
from this
by the end
team?
of the
I
game,
know
you
as
see
a
that
freshman coming
they
in,
have 20 points
I'm sure there's
It's
a lot of young
effective.
leaders that are
right,
in this,
and even Caitlin
in this
McBride,
building.
too.
But how
Just
do you see
like
the
those
leadership
good
in
and
the
be
locker room
undersized,
kind of
like
play out
the
when you're
Liberty.
practicing
That's what we call
and
like
exhibition games
the Monster
going to
team,
Croatia,
right?
things like that?
Them
What,
and the Aces.
what about
And
the
I kind of
leadership
see them
makes
almost like
this
the
team
Lakers,
good
how like
team?
everybody joined the Lakers just to get like a ring. And like even though in this case the Liberty did get the ring, but it's just like so many successful people on that team. It's just like let's see somebody else get it. But I also found out that they just won their first title, so congrats to them too. Very much of a round of applause for them. But it was definitely an exciting series. I was so happy with the overtime. I'm like, this is what we call a game. Like, nobody wants to watch a game where it's like 20 points. Like, and at one point, it was. But then they came back. The Lynx came back. And they ended up
I'm
taking
sure
that
you've
game,
known
I'm
Coach
pretty
Reese
sure.
for a while,
Got into
but now
overtime,
actually
took that
being
game.
a part of her
But
program,
yeah, I think it was
what
really
about
exciting.
her makes her such a, I mean, you know all the accolades that
I think
she's been a
how
legendary
interesting the
coach.
finals
What
were,
about her makes her
it
such
makes it
a
more
great
exciting
college
for
coach?
next season.
And what are you
Everybody
hearing
will
from
have
her that you might not have expected coming in despite you having a relationship?
We saw you get into the rotation a little bit last year, get some minutes. What do you expect in terms of maybe an expanded role for you this season?
I don't really expect anything this year's more about proving myself because we did lose a lot of people and then there's a whole bunch of talented people that we gained this year. So I'm more focused on just expanding my game and doing the roles that I did last year, like being more offensive this year, definitely to score. Because I think my defense was what kept me on the floor most of the time last year. So I would like to see what I can get to that this year.
Okay, following that up, I was going to ask you about you mentioned expanding your game. So specifically on the offensive end is where you kind of want to show your talents a bit more this year. Okay.
Definitely, I need to be more offensive, like just more aggressive getting to the basket. And then in high school, I used to shoot. That changed last year, but I think it's more or less just my confidence, and it is growing, and it's back a lot more than it was. So I'm excited to see this and see how much I can push it. A little bit each game, a little bit each day of practice.
There's nothing wrong with that. Keeping you on the floor, it's important. I think it was kind of like that for Bryn McDaniel her first year. Defense kept her on the floor, and then it's like for some people, I think like, oh, she can score, and it's kind of like, well, she scored in high school, but
Just wait for it.
yeah. That part of the floor of the game matters so much. Super early for you guys. What's maybe one of the early strengths of this team, and maybe something you guys need to work on?
Our bond, definitely on and off the court. We've been together the whole summer with Croatia, and that was a great bonding experience for us. Played some games there, got to see how we all kind of meshed together. And then seeing us play yesterday was just great to see the progress we made together. But yeah, I'm really excited.
What did it mean for you guys to have that time in Croatia? We know as a collegiate sports period, there's so much movement, rosters change so much, but to have that head start and that much time to get together before getting into the training
I
camp.
think it benefited us a lot. We didn't really know each other super well going into the trip, and then we also switched around some of the rooming situations every time we moved to different parts, so that helped us get to know each other really well. But I think it's a whole experience with the coaches as well, which is great for us.
Great. And lastly, I've been asking all your teammates your thoughts on maybe controversial WNBA finals or whatnot. They said the group chat was going crazy.
Oh yeah,
But-
last night the group chat was going crazy. I was watching it, but I was also watching it on my phone. I was just like swiping notifications.
Watching
away.
and swiping. Did you accidentally
Yeah.
swipe the game away at all?
No, I did not. I would have freaked out because it would have been caught the speed. I would have been behind. I would have been seeing notifications. It would have been all over the place.
Okay, so last question, because some people have given me a no comment. Some people have answered foul or no foul later travel. What was it? Where are you going? You're no comment? I have so many no comments today, but thank you so much. I appreciate it. So I guess I'll start off with the chemistry question. You guys, all your teammates been talking about how quickly you guys have bonded and whatnot. Just your thoughts on the triple Croatia.
Yeah, I mean, that was obviously a big starting point for us. We bonded a lot since we got here. We're always hanging out. We're always with each other. As you see, dancing, doing all these random things. That's what makes us a great team. That's what makes us like us. And those are usually the best teams that can bond together off the court and translate that.
All right, I've been asking you, you guys have so many newcomers, whether it be from high school or transfers.
Yeah.
Why Maryland?
I just say, why not?
Okay, that's two why nots.
Yes,
Okay.
because we have a great coach and Coach Freeze. We have a wonderful coaching staff. We brought in a team for winners and people who want to compete for a championship. And at the end of the day, that's the goal when you come to college, is to be raising a banner and to be winning the national championship. And we're in a good position to do that.
First outing yesterday,
Yes.
Maryland jersey.
Yes.
Thoughts on how it went, how it felt?
It felt great. I mean, we've been dreaming about this for a while. It's always great for you to finally get out there. Obviously, there are some good nerves when you first came out there. You're excited, you're happy, you're anxious. But once you got out there, it's just basketball at the end of the day. So just playing to our best of our abilities. We got to go win.
Last but not least, but ask your teammates, WNBA finals. How did you enjoy it? And your thoughts in the end. I'm at like 8 no comments.
Yeah. I mean, I'm kind of the instigator of the team. So whoever people are rooting for, I'd probably say the opposite.
Okay, so that was you causing
I
the
was kind of
discourse.
just trying to mix it up a little bit.
All right.
Make sure we were still on the same page. So I almost got jumped this morning, but it's okay.
Happy that you made it.
Yeah. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you.